Before diving into the tangled mess that is Rita Skeeter's legacy, it's worth noting the ongoing controversy surrounding the creator of the Harry Potter franchise. The world of the Wizarding World now belongs to fans who have shaped and expanded it in their own image, and that's the lens through which this reflection is written. The characters may be fictional, but the frustration they inspire can feel very real. Harry Potter is full of aggravating characters, many of them by design. From chaotic nuisances like Peeves to sadistic monsters like Dolores Umbridge, the series excels at writing figures that readers love to hate. But one character stands out not because she was the worst, but because she was allowed to walk away unchanged. That character is Rita Skeeter. While Umbridge was eventually dragged off by centaurs and even Peeves was tolerated for his comedic relief, Rita never truly faced consequences. She got a slap on the wrist, momentarily muzzled by Hermione Granger's blackmail, but quickly returned to her old tricks. And unlike other villains, she never had a redemption arc, nor a proper downfall. That's what makes her the most frustrating antagonist in the entire series, and what makes her a perfect candidate for a character rewrite in the upcoming HBO reboot. A career built on lies. Rita Skeeter's entire career was forged through deceit. As a journalist for the Daily Prophet, she peddled sensationalized fiction dressed up as news, fabricating quotes and twisting stories to sell papers. She didn't just bend the truth, she outright broke it, with no regard for the reputations or emotional well-being of her subjects. Hagrid, Hermione, Harry, all found themselves at the receiving end of her smear campaigns. And Rita wasn't just dishonest, she was also dangerously resourceful. Her status as an unregistered animagus gave her the perfect tool for unethical surveillance, transforming into a beetle to eavesdrop on private conversations. It wasn't just underhanded journalism, it was a criminal offense. The Ministry never caught her, but Hermione did, and she used that knowledge to keep Rita quiet, temporarily. For 1 year, Rita was effectively silenced, forced to write a single honest article for the Quibbler to share Harry's side of the Triwizard Tournament fiasco. But as soon as her parole expired, she returned to her toxic ways. No lesson learned, no change of heart, just more venom, this time targeting even Dumbledore after his death. A wasted opportunity for growth. Rita Skeeter's lack of development isn't just disappointing, it's narratively hollow. She had every reason and opportunity to grow. Blackmail, financial struggle, social ostracization, even a front-row seat to a war fueled by misinformation. And yet, she emerged as smug and self-serving as ever. There's dramatic potential in a character like Rita, someone who manipulates the truth, only to be confronted with it in a way that forces introspection. A story arc in which Rita begins to wrestle with the damage she's caused could have made her far more compelling. Instead, she serves as a static reminder that some people just don't change. That might be realistic, but it also makes her an unsatisfying character in a story that thrives on growth, redemption, and justice. The most maddening thing? Even when she briefly helped Harry, it was only under duress. Her contribution to the Quibbler was not a step forward, it was a reluctant detour. And as if to prove the point, she went on to pen a scandalous biography of Dumbledore and eventually a trashy book on Harry Potter himself. She even spied on Harry's children years later at the Quidditch World Cup, prompting Ginny to jinx her. A moment of petty satisfaction, sure, but hardly the reckoning she deserved. A metaphor left unresolved. Rita Skeeter was clearly meant to symbolize the corrupt side of media, the exploitative sensationalists who value scandal over substance. She is a Wizarding World stand-in for tabloid culture, paparazzi excess, and irresponsible journalism. But unlike other metaphorical villains in the Harry Potter series, she never gets her narrative comeuppance. Draco gets a redemption arc, Snape gets a tragic backstory. Even Wormtail has a moment of mercy. Rita gets to slap on the wrist and a book deal. In universe, she's an irritant. Out of universe, she's a missed opportunity. The reboot can fix this. The upcoming Harry Potter TV reboot has a chance to improve many elements of the original series, and Rita Skeeter should be at the top of that list. She doesn't need a full redemption arc, although that could be compelling, but she does need a character arc. Let her confront the fallout of her lies. Let her be publicly challenged, stripped of credibility, or even, dare we say, have a moment of clarity about the damage she's caused. There's room in the story for Rita to be more than just a caricature. In the right hands, she could evolve from a walking headline machine into a layered figure, still ruthless, still clever, but capable of reckoning with the truth she's so long evaded. Whether through justice or genuine growth, Rita Skeeter deserves a proper ending, not just another article.